son of a bitch. What the fuck should... That voice was me. Comes from Chen.
Hey, I want to make a quick video about the Federal Reserve, specifically the New York Fed, their CBDC beta test announced back in November 15th of 2022. Talking about it today, which today is February 20th, on AM Wake Up with Steve there about this CBDC thing. And like we both thought that the November 15th thing was when they started this program, but it wasn't. They have this from November 4th. New York Fed completes the first phase of tests on a US dollar CBDC. CBDC meaning central bank digital currency, right? Right now we have these things called dollars. It's a paper currency. Paper. Granted, the paper's pretty fucking worthless, but it does have monetary value. You can trade your paper, depending on what numbers is on it, for goods. Now you can do this anonymously, right? You can trade your paper for goods anonymously, which is pretty cool, especially for people in, you know, states without legal marijuana and they have to buy weed from their dealer guy. The transactions. Anyways, so yeah, this phase 1 had already been completed at the beginning of November. It's phase 2 is when we all heard about it. And phase 2 was a 12 okay, the recent completed phase 1 of the experiment explored the potential applications of blockchain technology to enhance the functioning of cross-border payments. It lasted for 12 weeks, included the development of wholesale CBDC prototype of a wholesale CBDC prototype, which they're talking about Swift. Okay. Swift is what the banks use now. It's this system that's used to transfer money across borders, international. And it's like a dinosaur. They've known this, everybody's known this forever, that Swift is a fucking dinosaur. You could wire transfer money, around the globe or across the globe, however the fuck you look at it. Well, there's a little globe right there. Ain't that nice? So you can transfer money around this circle here, and it takes sometimes fucking, if you're sending a lot of money, it takes days for it to fucking go through. When you can just use Ripple, and with Ripple, which their little token is XRP, but Ripple is instantaneously. I believe they should use Rayblocks, which they are the XRB. It's instantaneously completely free, and it's boom, it's instant transfer of money. Now that's what they tell you. The reasoning they're doing this, okay? The reason that they are setting up CBDCs is to help you transfer money, to be able to transfer money back and forth. That okay. I don't get the cats. I'm not a big cat person. We got the cat, because the kid's grandma passed away, and this thing never leaves me alone. So, anyways, Swift is going to be replaced by Ripple. Ripple is instantaneous transactions on a node. I believe it's on a node. the blockchain, regardless, whatever, every single transaction can be traced, every single one. And so on the 15th, they launched the 12-week CBDC pilot program with major banks and credit cards. Okay. Now, the US dollar is shit, right? That's what people believe. That's why there's the push for Bitcoin and blockchain. It's, I mean, when Nixon took out the gold standard, I mean, it's just paper. That's why they can just print it like they do. We're in the debt we're in. During COVID, they printed like 80% of all the money in the world ever printed was printed in like 2020 and 2021. And then it was funneled, I'm assuming, through Ukraine and FTX and Tether. Tether's the next one that's going to go down. And through that, the money that yeah. Anyways, the US dollar is crashing. I mean, it's been dying. Once they move into a digital currency, like they are attempting to do right here, there's no way out of it. Um, Everything at that point will be, I mean, when people talk about them taking the guns away, with the CBDCs, you won't be able to buy the ammo to pack your own rounds. You won't be able to buy the slugs. You won't be able to buy the gunpowder. You won't be able to buy the casings. I mean, you can reuse the casings and shit, but you won't be able to buy the shit to put in them because it'll be CBDC. And they've been testing the CBDC shit and digital shit for well over a decade. Again, like I talked about with Steve on the AM Wake Up there on Rumble. Uh, your ID, on the back of your ID, it's a not quite a bar. I mean, it is a barcode, but it's kind of like a QR barcode. And they started over a decade ago, where if you went into a liquor store or somewhere like that, and fucking cat, you went into a liquor store or something like that and bought alcohol, they would they would take your ID and scan it. So every place I think is supposed to do that, but not required to do that, right? Um, they try to sell it to them as like convenience. If you swipe it, you ain't gonna ask them about their birthday. You just swipe it, but it puts you boom. When you swipe that for alcohol, a pack of cigarettes, a pack of blunts, for marijuana, for anything that can be used against you in some sort of way, whether it be at a job or I don't understand what you're doing, Cat. Make me lose my fucking train of thought. Goddamn cats. Okay, see you later, dude. Peace. God. Anyways, yeah, you won't be able to buy the goddamn shit to put in the fucking the shells to make your fucking to make bullets. The 3D printer shit, you won't be able to buy the stuff to put in your 3D printer, the plastic that runs through your 3D printer. You won't be able to buy anything, man. I mean, people need to wake up to this shit and pretty quick because this is scary shit. It's right at I mean, so I don't know exactly what part three is. Bloomberg here talked about Project Cedar. This is back again, November of 2015. They're talking about, or I guess this came out in January. but they're talking about November 15th when it all started. And if we allow them to switch us over to a digital currency, it's definitely not going to be good. I mean, people think they can print money now. Fuck, or print money like I mean, they'll be able to just make up money. That's literally what was being done with FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried. And Sam Bankman, I believe Tether is going to go down hard at some point. And if they pull the rug on Tether, which is a stable coin based off the U.S. dollar, I believe it's going to crash the market pretty good. Everybody keeps denying this, but that is supposed to keep the markets stable in a way because it's based off the U.S. dollar. So it's the same price relative to the U.S. dollar, where the U.S. dollar sits. And if it, when they find out that Tether gave FTX $32 billion with no receipt, no IOU, nothing, and then they fucking laundered 30 something billion dollars. And then the day that FTX gets outed by the media for possibly laundering money, they Biden asked for $37 billion to send to the Ukraine. So yeah, I just thought I'd pop up with a video showing this. I mean, people need to pay attention to this Project C, or the CBDC thing. It's already underway. It's already in motion. You know, it's already happening. They just now need a major catalyst to pull the lever, I guess, and set it off, if you will. So catch the Shepherd Ambella show tonight on it's February 20th. It's Monday night, 6 p.m. Central Time. Be live. Probably talk about this a bit, and be sure to check out my show every Sunday. Peace.